Not without finishing this request, you don't. Don't make me walk all the way back out here just for this one little thing. And this should be it. Oh yeah, that's the last of them. 14 lamps, that's a good day's work. The highway should be better lit now, though it's difficult to tell with all this fog. At least the residents of Legram should be safe as they travel the highway now. Now that we finished up, we should report back to our client. Yeah, let's go back and see Duncan. Okay, what's out this way? This highway leads all the way to Bereahard. Yes, but it's not a distance any sane man would want to travel on foot. We're turning around. Says you. What makes you think I'm sane, Eustace? After playing 5 of these Trails games back to back to back to back, and this being my 6th, you think I'm right in the head? After all of this? The Tyrrell Bomb. Alright, back in Legram. I decided to cut out the travel back. Mainly because I had none to say. Okay, so let's first talk to the optional guy first. Hello there, Mr. Duncan. Thank you very much for your help. A well-lit highway is always a boon to travelers. You needn't thank us. We were glad to offer our assistance. I'm glad we were able to shed a little light on things. People will be better off for it. That's what matters to me. Oh yeah, I should return these. Many thanks. Well then, good effort deserves a good reward in kind. Crystal Flood. Thank you very much. You know, this has kind of been bugging me the whole time, but isn't it a little weird that so many went out all at the same time? Does that happen a lot? Actually, no. It's a rather impressive coincidence, now that you mention it. Especially considering each light was last replaced at a different time. You said Toval's the one who normally handles replacing them, right? I wonder if he accidentally did something to cause this then. Perhaps he wanted us to experience the realities of the Bracer lifestyle. That's really stretching it. Indeed, I'm certain a man like him would never do something so pointless. Considering how cunning he already proved himself back in Bereahard, it's not impossible. We are probably just overthinking things, though. At least, I hope we are. Can't see how good I look in the mirror. Alright. Back to the guild. There you go, Toval. 1 monster slain. Yo, seems like you took care of that monster roaming around out on the highway. We did, though with all the thick fog, finding our way was more trouble than I expected. We certainly had to pay attention to our surroundings this time. It did serve as good training, I admit. That's good to hear. Oh yeah, can't forget the reward, can I? Here you go. Are you really sure we can have all of these? Not a problem. This is the reward the guild set for it, so it's all yours. It's not like I'm forking over fat sacks of Mira, so no need to worry. Thanks. Thank you very much. You deserve it. Saved me from a real bother of a mission. Alright then, good luck with the rest of your tasks. Alright. Before we do that, let's actually trade in all this Sepith mass. With that, Should be able to buy a couple of nice weapons. What's the increase? 50? Oh, that's pretty good. That one's like more, yeah, that one's 40. Oh, I ran out of Mira. Man, the game better give me Elliot soon. That's all I'm saying. Alright, well, we have better weapons at least. Well, most of us do. I think Milliam will be fine. Though I am going to switch her out. Then I'll leave useless. Let me see something. Oh geez, they're only level 2. Alright, that's the wrong way. Yeah, I want to be going over there. Well, it's a good thing. I'm so happy to have a smaller town like Legram after a sound like Heimdall. Even Berea hard. Hell, even Nord. Like, yeah, Nord had like the very small, like, the small settlement, but the area itself was also very huge.
This is like Ebel, right? It's even bigger than I thought it'd be.
It's quite large. If the mist would clear, you could get a better view.
But that's asking a bit too much, isn't it? Here's the Viscout School Training Hall. Viscout School. The Arseid School. Oh my god. Words are just failing me today. Huh. Honestly, not a lot of people in here. Hello there. Such stubborn people. Okay, where's the teach? Alright. I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. I see you were able to begin your field study without incident. Sorry, one sec. We were. Thank you for your help. Incidentally, I noticed it was you yourself who placed this request for us. Indeed I did. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me. My request is merely this. I would like you to engage in training bout with the students of the Arseid School. That's what it says in the request description. I'm game. It's not often we get a training opportunity like this. But are you sure we provide enough of a challenge? Oh, I'm certain of it. By my assessment, you're all more than capable combatants. A swordsman of the famed 8 Leaves One Blade School, an adept in court fencing, even a seasoned spearman. You each seem to handle your weapons with poise only born of many battles, the young lady included. You can tell all that just by looking at us? But you've never even seen us fight. Be that as it may, he seems to have a pretty good idea of what we can do. It's like he can even tell that Lammy's here. Well, I've mentioned all of you before in my letters home, though I expect Klaus could easily have deduced that much nonetheless. He makes a strong case for his position as acting master of the Arseid School, at the very least. I'm flattered. All of those training here right now are at the beginner level. I believe you'll be an appropriate match for each other in terms of skill. It sounds like the kind of hands-on lesson even a Thor's education can't buy. Very well, we'd be happy to accept. You have my thanks. If it's alright with you, I'd like to begin right away. Let me know when you're ready. We're ready. We're all ready. Just give the word. Excellent. Then please take your place on the stage in the center of the hall. Listen up. Our opponents are Lady Laura's classmates. They may be young, but don't underestimate them. I know. I'm not planning to lie down for these guys. I'm not planning on losing either. No fair. Why can't I join in? It would hardly be a fair fight if you summoned your doll to battle. As a student of this school, I also have to resist the urge to join in. Being a spectator can still teach us much, though. Lame. So, these are our opponents from the Arseid school. Klaus said they're all at the beginner level, but in this school, even the beginners are pretty skilled. Indeed, it would be unwise to underestimate their ability. We're going to need to give this all we've got, for us and for them. We can do this. We have variety on our side. Is everyone ready? Then begin. Thus our training bout with the students of the Arseid school started with a bang. They were as skilled as we suspected, and we were forced to play to our strengths, relying on the team tactics we honed by fighting together. Finally, after a long and hard-fought battle, we emerged victorious. Yeah, don't shout, don't let us do any of this. The battle has been decided. We did it. Barely scraped out a victory there. Oh man, we lost. How shameful. Seems like we still have a long way to go after all. Yeah, we're going to have to turn our training up a few notches. Thanks for coming out and giving us a good fight. The battle made for some excellent training. You can say that again. I know I learned where I could stand a brush up. Your skill in battle was befitting of the reputation of the Arseid school. He's right. You all fought wonderfully. It was an excellent battle. I see you've all been diligent in your training while I've been away. Boo! What now, Milliam? I want to fight too! Oh my! Milliam, don't do... Whoa! What the hell is that? A silver doll? Milliam? Honestly, are you incapable of sitting quietly for just 5 minutes? But just sitting here watching you guys fight is so boring. I'm ready to jump in. Come on, you don't want to sit on the sidelines either, right, Laura? Well, I don't suppose I can deny that. You too, huh? This does present a bit of a problem. I think having Arigatlum take the field might give us too much of an unfair advantage. Well, if that's the case, allow me to serve as your opponent instead. Huh? Master Klaus? I may not be the young man I once was, but I'm still the acting master and caretaker of this school. For his lordship and in his absence, I believe you'll find me a worthy opponent, even for that silver puppet. Wow! His stance leaves almost no openings. I can see that acting master isn't simply an honorary title. I see, but if Klaus is joining in the battle, I would like to as well. Laura? Lady Laura? I've been defeated by Klaus on more occasions than I'd like to count. I'd enjoy the opportunity to show him how much I've improved. As you wish, then. Show me all that you've learned during your time at the academy. Oh, this is getting interesting. Well, this seems to have escalated rather quickly. I suppose not everyone has the patience to sit on the sidelines, especially when they're itching for a good fight. Good grief, what do you think we ought to do? I don't think there's anything we can do. Master Rean, I would greatly enjoy the chance to cross blades with a skilled swordsman of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School. Would you be willing to participate in it as well? Of course, I'd be glad to accept. Good, good. How about you choose one more of your classmates to round out your team? You'll all be facing me. And if you're able to defeat me, you will have completed my request. In that case... Emma. I need a healer. How about it, Emma? I'd be happy to. Then let us begin. But please, don't hold back on account of my age. I doubt you'll even give us the opportunity to do so. No doubt. I can feel his power already. He hasn't even made a move yet. We're going to need to come at him with everything we've got, even more than the last fight. I wasn't planning on holding back anyway. Alright then, begin.
Come, show me what you can do. My turn.
Oh boy. Alright. Let's go. Arc Slash.
Of course.
Alright, let's see, what can I do? Armor Breaker.
Shatter.
Elegant Thrust. Ow!
Yes, sir.
That hurt. Alright, let's do a Luck Thrust.
Okay.
Oh, no one's linked. Let's see. Let's analyze him.
Yeah.
Defense up.
Yeah.
And let's see. An elderly butler who serves Viscout Arseid. Serves as acting master of the Arseid school.
Here we go.
Gotcha. Alright. Oh crap, I'm sealed. I can't do anything about it too. Crap, I did not prepare for this at all. Sonic Wave.
Here I go.
Alright, Earth Pulse.
Activate.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's use Tyrol on Rean.
That's for you. Now.
Thanks.
Not letting you have that.
Come on, Lemmy.
There we go. Ow. He just poked me.
Hi.
Yes. Radiant Dance.
Behold, my most powerful strike.
Take him down, Laura. I gave her an attack 3 to give her a little more oomph. Look at that.
This old dog still knows a few tricks. Go.
Oh. I don't want him. Let's see. Is this gonna help me at all? Let's find out. Nope.
It's my turn.
That didn't help at all. Just gave me a little CP. Da-da-da. Let's use Ethereal Edge.
Go.
Oof.
Here we go.
Just one more turn. Let's use Impassion on Laura.
My turn.
For you, you little rascal. Punch him. Let's go. Flame slash. Oh good, he's burned.
Yes, sir.
Alright, Silver Thorn.
My turn.
Yeah.
Another Sonic Wave.
Of course.
That doesn't matter to me. Let's go. Armor Breaker.
Shatter. Off guard.
I have.
It should have rushed.
Okay. Yeah.
And this is about to come to a close. Here we go.
Just as I hoped.
Yeah, you didn't stand a chance.
We did it.
I did it.
We stand victorious. Wow. Did they seriously defeat Master Klaus? I should have expected no less. It's been quite some time since I was last bested in combat. He doesn't even seem all that tired. I guess that's the acting master of the Arseid school for you. Oh, gracious me, what a thrilling battle. Your silver puppet was more challenging an opponent than I had anticipated, young lady. Well, there aren't many people out there who can handle Lammy's swings as well as you did. And the Radiant Blade Master is supposed to be on a whole different level. It sure is a big world out there. Well, that's true enough. Incidentally, Master Rean. Yes? It was an honor to see the skills of a practitioner of the 8 Leaves One Blade style firsthand. However, I couldn't help but sense you holding something back, a wavering of your clear intent, if just for a moment. Holding something back? I thought so. I apologize if I said something impertinent. You needn't pay any mind to the ramblings of a foolish old man. No, I appreciate you saying so. Take it to heart. Huh? I don't get it. But anyway, I guess that means we've got this request all wrapped up, right? Certainly. Thanks to your assistance, this was a most fulfilling training session for everyone. Just being able to watch such an amazing fight got me all fired up. We're immensely grateful for all you've done for us. Not at all. It was our honor. When we meet again, I'd enjoy the opportunity to have a training bout with you all myself. It would be our pleasure. We'll be sure to train to the fullest extent of our abilities in the meantime. You won't be disappointed. It's only been a few short months, but your growth has been considerable. I'm certain you have your fellow classmates at the academy to thank for that. When I see how well you fight together, I'm filled with the deepest of admiration. I agree. I think they're the reason I've been able to grow like I have. Even taking on this request has helped teach and strengthen me as well. Laura. The day will eventually come when you'll be able to best me in a single combat, sooner than you think at that. And you can be sure I'll continue devoting myself to my training, pursuing that goal. I'm very much looking forward to it. I wish you all the best with your field study here in Legram. May it be a rewarding and fulfilling experience. As a butler to the Arseid household, I'll be praying for your success. Thank you very much. And that's that done. We got the Quillen as a reward. Radiant Waltz. Alright. Oh, we're done with that. Let's take a look at that new quartz. Attacks crafts cause strength minus 20%, 5% or defense minus 25%. Nice. Alright, you gonna throw me into an event? Yep. Good evening time. Ooh, looks like it's almost evening already. The sunset sky makes for a very picturesque view, don't you think? It seems that the mist has cleared somewhat too. I would venture a guess that tomorrow will be a clear sunny day. Anyway, we finished up all the main tasks we had for the day, so we should probably head back to the guild now. I'm sure Tovel's curious how we fared out there. Sounds like a plan to me. Oh, I'm already getting hungry. Okay, where are we? Right, we're heading back, but we do have a little stop to make before we head back into the guild. We want to go to that house over there. As it's labeled, house number 1. Speak to you. And Red Moon Rose. Here we go. Alright, with that, head back in the guild.
We're back.
Today was so much fun!
Oh, hey, welcome back.
Seems like timing could hardly have been better.
Oh? Huh? Oh, hello.
Father?
Viscout Arseid.
When did you get back? When only Klaus came to greet us, I assumed I wouldn't be seeing you while I was in Legram.
Fortunately, I was able to take some time away from my engagements to see you and your class. And while I was in town, I also had some business to attend to with the guild, which is what brings me here.
Aww.
It does my heart good to see you again, Laura. It seems you've grown since I last saw you.
Father, please don't treat me like a child, but it's good to be back.
It's good to have you back.
Aww. Family bonding. So that's the Radiant Blade Master. Laura's dad seems so cool. She sounds embarrassed, but I've rarely seen her so happy.
Ah, these must be your friends.
Right. These are my classmates in Class 7 and my partners in this field study.
Hello.
Then let me welcome you to Legram. I'm Viscout Arseid, the ruling lord here. My daughter has told me all about you in her letters, so it's a pleasure to finally be able to put faces to the names.
Has she even told you about Milliam? Because she's kind of the new one here. Feast. This is delicious. Oh, careful, Milliam. You're going to drip sauce all over the table. Wow, so this is real Legram cuisine. I think I like everything on the table. You can say that again. This fatty meat has me thinking past seconds and all the way to thirds. That's roast wild boar. It's been a staple in many local dishes for generations. Is something troubling you, son of the House of Alborea? You seem to have brought your worries to the table tonight, but not your appetite. Well, it's just that I know my family has been causing you a lot of trouble. Eustace. Is he... Ha. Oh, that? Just minor disagreements. You probably know it all too well. Conflicts over taxes among the nobility are as sure as the rising of the sun. It's nothing to be so concerned about. Thank you for your kind words. But come, tell me of your day. I hear you fought Klaus this afternoon. and emerged victorious at that.
We did, though I did feel like he was holding back against us.
Ah, nonsense, my lady. You and your classmates fought with the boldness of young lions. I look forward to seeing you soar to even greater heights. Ah, marvelous. I did have my hopes that you might choose to attend that girls' school in the capital. But you seem to have made some excellent friends at Thor's, so perhaps this is how things were meant to be.
I feel the same. Laura.
Rean, was it? I'm curious. I can sense fear in your swordsmanship. A certain hesitation. What?
Father?
The sword hermit, Yun Kafai. In addition to being your master and the founder of 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School, he's also a personal acquaintance of mine. In fact, I've requested a duel with him on numerous occasions.
I see. If you'll forgive me for asking, who is the victor?
Ha! The victor has yet to be decided. Pitting our respective philosophies against one another is such an engaging experience, we always lose track of time.
To think there's a swordsman out there capable of fighting on equal terms with you, the world truly is a vast place.
I can hardly imagine what a duel like that would be like. But getting back to what I was saying, the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School draws its influence from elements of several other Eastern schools of swordsmanship. The style philosophy has such depth, it's not difficult to see why one who master it is known as a divine blade. But there's something about you, Rean, something that terrifies you so much that its mere shadow pins you in place.
He's almost certainly referring to...
I've occasionally gotten that impression myself.
So this is the burden Rean carries.
Indeed, it seems like whatever happened in the old schoolhouse last month has something to do with it, but... You have me at a loss. I never would have imagined you'd be able to tell so much about me so easily. But thanks to that, I've made up my mind.
What?
Oh? My lord, I ask of you as the Radiant Blade Master, would you grant me the honor of a duel?
Dun dun dun!
Wow, Rean just straight up challenged the Radiant Blade Master so easily.
Wow, this is mega cool! He's really gonna duel the Radiant Blade Master! But is he really strong enough to beat him?
He doesn't stand a chance. Receiving instruction from him would be one thing, but to duel a master like Viscout Arseid...
Probably to, clear something up about himself.
Looks like the odds aren't in his favor then.
Rean, please reconsider. You too, Father. Stop this nonsense.
Please, Laura, stay out of this.
This
Oof.
duel is between Rean and myself. Stand aside. Are you certain this is what you want?
I am. It's an honor to have the opportunity to test my mettle against the renowned Radiant Blade Master. Thank you for accepting.
I admire your spirit. Now, show me what a swordsman of the 8 Leaves is capable of.
Oof.
What the...
Whoa! Amazing!
He can wield such a massive blade so deftly with just one hand?
Unbelievable!
That's Galan Charles, a great sword that's been passed down in the Arseid family for generations. It was once wielded by the ancestor of our house, the second in command of the Eisenritter.
I can sense incredible power within him. He may be even stronger than my master, which means that against him... Rean Schwarzer of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School, beginner rank. I stand ready.
Victoress Arseid, master and successor of the Arseid School. Ready.
His is a roaring inferno. Rean's is but a match. Ow.
My turn.
First, let me use this. Level 80. The Arseid School's foremost practitioner, known as the Radiant Blade Master, wields a sword with inhuman strength.
Won't give up.
Alright, I gotta think here. Yeah, this doesn't work.
Flames, gavel on my blade.
Let's show him a little bit of strength. Zero.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Yep. Pretty much how we expected.
This is why I tried to stop them.
I could barely even see what happened.
It's not like Rean is weak.
It's more that his opponent's strength is so far beyond his.
What are you doing? This duel is not yet over. To your feet, at once.
Father?
I know you're capable of more than this, but if you're still too afraid to assert your true strength, then I have no choice but to force your hand. Now, show me.
He disappeared?
No, too slowly.
Oh, wow.
Whoa!
This is...
Is this what Rean is afraid of?
Excellent. This is as it must be. This is the power that slumbers deep within you.
Yeah. A dark power, it seems.
As long as you continue to cower in the face of it, you'll remain forever at a standstill.
Oh,
I want to
okay.
see your true potential.
I've got a little more health.
Now.
Oh, I did damage.
Now.
Let's go. Autumn Leaf Cutter.
Now. Now.
You will not escape.
Now.
Arc Slash. Not much I can do there. Oh, back to normal.
Rean!
Rean! Wow! That duel was crazy!
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Though it all makes sense now why Rean asked the Viscount for a duel in the first place.
You fool. You shouldering such a burden alone all this time?
Are you alright, Rean?
Father, there was no need to go that far.
I'm fine. He held back.
A lot.
I admit defeat. I'm honored to have seen the Radiant Blade Master's signature technique.
I think you're finally starting to understand. What we call power is simply a measure of one's raw strength. Without knowing how to properly apply it, it has no real meaning. However, when you deny the power you already possess, you're only shortchanging yourself.
You're right. I feel like I finally get what my master was trying to teach me about the laws of nature. But I'm afraid understanding that is only going to make me even more uncertain.
Rean.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. Stand up, dust yourself off, and step forward. Grapple with that fear each day if that's what it takes. Uncertainty weighs on the hearts of all people. It's far preferable to standing still.
How you feeling, Rean? It been a while. I was surprised that he transformed. A little more surprised that they did it off screen. And a little upset that they did it off screen. Everyone's in bed. Oh. Nope. Not everyone. Emma, go to bed.
The mist seems to have cleared.
Alright, one sec. Yeah, I thought so.
So, that's the Saint's castle. You can't come out right now. Someone might notice you.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
What?
The Radiant Blade Master may be scarily perceptive, but I doubt he'll notice my little moonlit stroll.
Honestly.
Well, what do you think? I'm not sure how much we can count on the boy.
Cat really is talking, huh?
It seems he's finally found what he needs to move past what's been holding him back. But I'm still not certain he's going to make it in time.
That's not for us to decide. Our role is to watch over and guide him.
What?
Nothing more. I don't want you to do anything like that ever again.
Anything? Oh.
Fine.
What happened with that?
Setting that aside for now. I'm sure you've already sensed it, but there's definitely something inside that castle.
Not for us, though.
That place is out of our jurisdiction, but I have a bad feeling about this one.
Me too. I suppose all we can do is point Laura toward it and hope she notices too.
Wait, where was Laura? Because I know she wasn't it. Unless I missed it, she wasn't in bed. Unless she was in a different room.
Drinks are on me someday.
Alright, the 29th. Field study day 2. Our last day here, because we're heading to Guerrilla Fortress tomorrow. That sucks. It really feels like we're rushing this one. Wow! Oh man, that looks really nice. Wow! What a view! Looking at the lake is like gazing into a vast mirror. I suppose that wharf you can see from in the distance must be over in the Sutherland province. You can see the Saint's castle way more clearly today too. So this is what Legram looks like on a clear day. It almost seems like we're in a different town. Well, both faces of the town have a place in my heart. Hey, I'm sorry for all the fuss I caused yesterday. Rean? You really did. However, you did what you did out of necessity, correct? Yeah. Before yesterday, I'd never been able to recognize the truth behind my master's teachings. Crossing sword with your father, it was like I finally realized what he was wanted me to understand all those years. I see. In that case, I won't criticize what you did. I can understand that feeling, struggling forward, even in the face of adversity. Seems the winds have granted you their blessings. Still, Rean, I think you owe us an explanation. What was that power you displayed during the duel? I've never seen its like. It was so cool, like you suddenly turned into a whole different person. Almost like some kind of power that was locked up inside you came roaring out in one big flash. Yeah, I guess that's what it must seem like.
There's some beast-like instinct sleeping inside of me. And when I completely lose control of myself, it just swallows me up, transforms me somehow. I've known about it ever since I was a kid, and all my life I've lived in fear of it, and that other self. It seemed like a strange burden to bear. Something beast-like?
I don't know, you seem pretty cool. Besides, if it makes you even stronger, why not just be like that all the time?
Wish it were that simple. Years ago, I first asked my master to teach me the way of the sword in order to suppress that power. I thought that if I could master the art of fighting, I could master my fear and quell those instincts. But that did nothing to solve the underlying problem, and eventually I ended up having my training discontinued. Pretty pathetic, huh?
Oh, Rean.
But you said that yesterday's duel helped you to realize something, right? Right. I can deny it up and down, but that doesn't change the fact that it's in there somewhere. And unless I accept that, I won't be able to reconcile myself with the past or really think about my future. I mean, that sounds so simple saying it now, but it took this long for me to realize it.
Oh,
I see. Trouble seems to seek you out, doesn't it?
so you intend to accept your lot and move forward, even though the way is anything but certain? That's actually rather inspiring. I hope you'll tell Group B what you've shared with us. I think they'd be really glad to hear it from you.
Yeah, I think I will. Feel like everyone's been worried about what happened to the at the old schoolhouse last month. Hey, I heard the big news. You seriously dueled the Radiant Blade Master? Well, he was kind enough to give me the chance to test my skill against him. The gap between him and me is so wide that calling it a duel is being generous. Nah, don't sell yourself short. It takes some real guts to even think of trying to duel the Viscount. I know you've battled Sarah, and her strength is pretty intense, but he's on a whole different level. I can see you didn't achieve beginner rank in the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School for nothing. One sec. You're surprisingly well informed.
That's a bracer for you.
Well, the guild has pretty close ties with the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School after all. Anyway, let me give you your task for today. Alright, what do we got? Elbow Highway Monster 2. Alright. Offering to the Departed. Alright, let's take a look. There's another monster on Ebel Highway, but we don't know what kind of monster it is. Details unknown. Don't let me down, Klaus. I'm gonna get this taken care of ASAP. I would like to practice making an offering to St. Sandlot. Would you be willing to help me gather the materials necessary to do so? If so, come see me at Legrand Chapel.
Oh, I wasn't expecting there to be more. I was expecting there to be more, I guess.
I am rather curious about this monster extermination request. Didn't want to overload you since I'm planning on giving you an extra task this afternoon. It sounds like this will be your last full day in Legrand, so I wanted to get the most out of you while I've got you here. Anyway, get on that. Get on out there and do what you do. Got it. No sense in waiting to get started then. Well, at least it shouldn't take long.
Okay, let's roll on out.
Alright, let's see. So first, well, I guess we should talk to Tovo about the monster. Gotta say, it's great having you guys around. It isn't often that I get to just kick back in at the guild and take care of the paperwork. And hey, it even gives me the time to take care of some other stuff too.
Other stuff?
Nothing too big. The guild branch over in Crossbell just dropped me a little inquiry relating to the trade conference, actually. We're an international organization. That makes it easy to get the latest info. but it also increases our workload. So that's how it works, huh? No wonder he always seems to be on top of things. Is there a reason behind the lack of information about this monster? A simple one, yeah. I just got the report in from one of the townsfolk this morning. Seems like they couldn't really tell what kind of monster it was, even with a clear look at it. What exactly did the report say? It just says that they saw what looked like a large, ominous shadow. Not exactly a revealing description. True, that doesn't really tell us anything about anything other than a rough approximation of its size. Taking on a dangerous foe with such a dearth of information is hardly ideal.
Oh well, who cares? Let's just head out there and beat it to a mushy pulp already. I see Milliam's a real go-getter regardless of the situation.
If only we were all so fearless. I'm leaving this one to you guys, then. Admittedly, it's probably gonna be a pain in the ass, but good luck out there.
Great.
Okay. Now then, our first request is up at the chapel. So let's get going.